Okay, so let us continue. So during the heart pumping, the lap duct sound can be heard. Do you know what caused this lap duct sound? The lap duct sound is the closing sound of the heart valve. Okay, so the first lap sound is produced when the tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve close. So when these both valve, bicuspid and tricuspid valve close, it will produce the sound of lap. Okay, you must remember when you hear the lap sound, it means that tricuspid and bicuspid valve close. So the second dub sound is produced when the semolunar valve close. So when the semolunar at the pulmonary artery and aorta close, so it will produce dub sound. Okay, so you must remember, you must know what valve that close when the lap sound is produced or when the dub sound is produced. Okay, this is for the lap dub sound. Okay, and then move on to the next here. Contraction of skeletal muscles around the veins. Okay, so we have learned that before this, that the flow of blood will be helped by the force that produced by the pumping of the heart, and also another one is contraction of skeletal muscles around the veins. So why we need this contraction of skeletal muscle? Okay, so the pumping of the heart helps in the distribution and flow of blood through the arteries, arterioles, and blood capillaries. However, the force produced by the pumping of the heart is insufficient for the blood flow to continue through the veins and return to the heart. So besides, the blood is forced to flow against the force of gravity. So the presence of valve in the veins ensures that the blood flows in one direction to the heart. So when the blood flow, it will flow to all parts of the body and until it reaches to our lower part of the body, right? So when the blood flow to lower part of the body, it will actually flow flowing the gravity, force of gravity, right? Gravity. But when it want to flow back to the heart, it has to flow against the gravity. So what can help this blood to flow back to the heart, to flow against the gravity? So this is how it's happened. The blood flow in the veins is assisted by contraction of the smooth muscle found in the venule and the veins wall. So actually in the venule itself, so we have done that before this, right? We have the arteriole here, and then we have the capillary, and this is the venule. So maybe I just draw here by using the so here we have the venule. Okay, and then we have here the arteriole. Okay, this one is the capillary, right? Capillary. So actually inside the venule here, it can also venule actually it can contract and relax. It can contract and relax to move the blood. Same when it flow towards the vein. So vein also can contract and relax, so that the blood can flow here. So this is the first way how the blood can flow in the vein walls, because of the contraction of the smooth muscle found in the venule and the vein wall. So inside the venule here we have the smooth muscle. So the smooth muscle will contract and relax. Okay, contract and relax to move the blood through them lah, through the venule and through the vein. So this is the first one, because of the smooth muscle. The second one is actually contraction of skeletal muscle around the veins. The contraction of skeletal muscle press and constrict the veins, causing the valve to open and allow blood to flow towards the heart. The valve is then closed to prevent the blood flow from flowing back towards the foot. Okay, this one. So this is before the constriction, before the skeletal muscle contract. Actually this one, skeletal muscle relax. So you can see that the veins a bit bigger, like this. Okay, skeletal muscle relax, like this. And this is actually a valve. Okay, valve. Okay, when the skeletal muscle contract, okay, it will constrict the vein. So the make vein become a bit smaller. Okay, compare this one and this one. you can see the vein becomes smaller. So the blood, this can open the valve. Okay, open the valve. Okay, when the skeletal muscle contract, okay, it will press the vein and make it constrict, become smaller. So the valve will open. Okay, when the valve is open, so the blood can now flow through the here, go to upwards, go back to the heart. Then, when the blood flow, actually the valve will close. So the blood can continue to flow to the heart. Okay, by this action. Okay, so valve will prevent the backflow of blood. So the blood will not backflow lah to the below here. Because of this action, contraction of skeletal muscle around the vein. So this is how the blood flow from our lower part of the body to return back to the heart. Okay, especially at our foot, the skeletal muscle around the foot. It will make sure that the blood flow from at the foot can go back to the heart. Why? Because the blood flow is actually oxygenated to get back the oxygen. So helped by the first contraction of the smooth muscle found in the venule and vein walls, and then B, contraction of skeletons around the veins. Okay, so this is how the blood flow back to the heart.